In this video, we are going to discuss about the important questions related to reflection. Okay, so that means if you study these theory questions, they are important and you should know them properly. So, first important question related to reflection is laws of reflection. You know, incident ray and the reflected ray are on the opposite side of the normal. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Incident ray, normal and reflected ray lie in the same plane. Sign conventions we have discussed already. Objects to the left of the pole negative, right of the pole positive, above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. Rules: when the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, reflected ray passes through the focus. Incident ray passing through the focus, reflected ray is parallel to the principal axis. If the incident ray passes through the center of curvature, reflected ray traces the same path. Real and virtual image, this difference we should know. Real, virtual. Here, rays of light actually meet. Here, rays of light appear to meet. Real image is inverted. Image is erect. Image can be formed on a screen. Image cannot be formed on screen. So this difference between you should know properly, you should learn it, and this is the important question, difference between a real image and a virtual image. Next is, what is the difference between a concave mirror, convex mirror and a plane mirror? So that this difference between also you need to understand. Next is uses of concave and convex mirror. Say difference between if you say concave mirror and convex mirror. You can first always write focus. You can write they are converging mirrors. They converge light rays. Convex mirror, they diverge light rays. Second, focus is negative. Here, focus is, sorry, not focus, focal length. Focal length is negative. Here, focal length is positive. Right? So you have this one mirror, and here you have another. So focal length is negative, focal length is positive over here. Third, in case of a concave, we know one thing. In convex mirror, image is always virtual, erect and diminished. This is always, that is the case. But in case of concave mirror, image can be real or virtual. It can be diminished or magnified, it can be erect or inverted. Everything is possible, but in case of convex mirror, image is always virtual, erect and diminished. So these things we need to know properly. Okay. After this, uses of concave and convex mirror. This is an important question. So let me now explain you this with the help of diagram. See, we know when are we going to use the concave mirror first. This is your concave mirror. Okay. Now first is concave mirror are converging mirrors. If parallel beam of light is falling, then they will converge at the focus. So therefore it is used in solar furnace, solar cookers, whatever furnace is to be there, or wherever you want to converge the light, that thing will be placed at the focus. So rays of light will get reflected from this concave mirror and it will place. So if it is a solar cooker or anything like solar furnaces, you can use it over here. Second, it is used in torches, right? It is used in torches. What happens in torches? If your torch bulb is at focus, when the object is at focus, you remember your image is formed at infinity. Parallel beams of light are there. So you can see the things far away when parallel beams of light is there. So concave mirrors are used in torch light. Then you can see the headlight of a car. Okay, at all those places you can use concave mirrors. Again, concave mirror is also used in shaving mirror. Whenever you see your object is between focus and pole, in case of a concave mirror, your virtual image, erect image is formed and it is enlarged. So if you are shaving, your small face will become big over here and you will be able to shave properly. Therefore, concave mirrors are also used in shaving mirrors. Now, use of convex mirror. You should remember very clearly, convex mirrors are diverging mirrors, and always the convex mirrors will always form a diminished, erect. It will form a erect, diminished and virtual image. So they will always form a small image. That is why convex mirror are used in rear view mirror of the cars. So when I am driving the car and in the rear view, if convex mirror is there, the behind objects, they will be erect and of the small size. So I will be able to notice them properly and it will cover a wide area. That is why they are used in, convex mirror are used in rear view mirror of cars, and this is very important. Again, they are also used in, that's my cams all are there in shops where you have to prevent shoplifting, they will place the mirrors. There you can cover a large area and image is erect. So it will be able to trace things properly. So these are the uses of convex mirror. So with this video I have completed everything related to reflection of light. So this part will come for at least 3 to 5 marks, either numericals or theory questions. Go through the videos again and again, and if you have any doubts, you can please write in the comment section. Okay, you have liked the videos, so please like, share and comment, and please subscribe to our channel as well. Thank you.